Nah. People, Joel Benjamin 528, aka Big Money Benjamin. And of course, excuse me,
Of the course.
the guest of honor, Baba Nu. Gosh damn it, clap it up, gosh damn it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Good
about.
afternoon, everybody. Because it's no longer morning.
Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic. Salute to the intergalactical, outer galactical, interdimensional, outer dimensional, all the beings out there, especially the ones that seek our best interests.
Salute to all of Africa, all of South
Just salute the
America.
whole world.
Salute the
Salute the whole
universe.
world. Even better. The
Salute to the
universe.
universe.
People, do we got one for you. When you come in, hit the like button. Now, everybody been begging me, especially people that have been talking to me on the side. Brother, you and Baba Nu gotta do. Stop reading this stuff. You starting already. Back. You started already.
Continue, man. I'm listening to you.
Nah, you done moving
I'm
up and you
listening to
reading. Like,
you.
come on, man. These are the L's of going live, people.
What did he gotta do?
People, people have been asking me already, and Baba Nu, please, especially when they know the information that we got. Are you going to do the live stream on this? Please do the live stream. When you going to do a live stream? And we sit back and we let everybody talk. We watched, and now we here about to give you the treats of all treats when it comes to this information. Okay? Let me just fix this here. Pop open the chat. All right. So, y'all see the title. Y'all know what it is. Amber Guyger. Amber Guyger. Salute to all the people that came in and start typing. If y'all come in and y'all start typing, make sure y'all hit the like button. But definitely if you come in and you here with us, start typing. I want to see them messages flying. Ask your questions constantly. Okay, let's do this. Now, the name of this show is, you ready for this one, people? Amber Guyger, Courtroom Antics, the cheat code of the
40th hexagram of the I Ching.
boom,
Amber went and did some shiznizzy.
boom. And we know this for a fact. What we're about to drop on you, don't get scared, because we warned people. We told them certain stuff you need, certain stuff to get into. And don't get mad when on the sidelines these other people look to do what you're supposed to be doing. It's just that simple. Don't be mad when you see them do and use the practices that you are supposed to be using. Don't be mad. See the title right there? Amber Guyger, Courtroom Antics, the cheat code of the 40th hexagram of the I Ching. I put that there for you so you could see the spelling. Let's get it, people. All right. We do the salutes real quick.
Hello.
Melanie, how you pronounce it? I know it's Melanie. I know that's it, but
Mel Denise.
she got her stuff different on YouTube. Salute to you, Living Life for Living. Salute to you, 18 Lucky Nurse. Salute to you, GL. Salute to you, Philip Boone. Salute to you, D1 Nakas. Salute to you, Carolyn Russell. Salute to you. All right, y'all ready? I hope y'all ready. Let's go into this. Hit them with the bomb. First off, let me just show. Yeah. Show them those three books. Turn it to the side so they can see the side. Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3.
Making the rounds.
Now, anybody seen Amber Guyger in the courtroom getting her hair combed? We just gonna show the antics first, shall we? Should we get into the antics? let's get into the antics.
Something happened there.
Because y'all just don't understand. Okay?
Totally abnormal. Whenever you see abnormal behavior, something happened there.
Go ahead. Talk to
You
me.
know, somebody was doing some stuff, that kind of stuff, you know, that kind of stuff, so that Amber Guyger would have um, a pleasant result, so that she would be seen in a more forgiving light, so that people would feel more sorry for her. I mean, what happened in the court is the reason why she only got 10 years for killing a black man after saying,
Wait. Plus the time served, and she'll be up
for
for
parole in like 6 years?
5.
5 years.
But she already have time served on. So, and she could get it lessened down with good behavior and programs that you could do in the state of Texas in their jail system.
Something happened here that was, we could say, paranormal. You know, that was subliminal influence involved there. You know, the fact that she got hugged by the guy whose brother she killed. Has that ever happened?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Forget that. Let's get into the person fixing her hair.
Fixing
The
her
black
hair.
court officer that was fixing her hair.
Yup.
When have you ever seen the judge come off the stand and hug the person?
And you know what that did?
Ask the people. Have they seen? Ask them.
Have
Ask
you
them.
ever seen the judge hug a killer in court? Have you ever seen the judge hug a killer in court? Have you ever seen the judge fix the killer's hair in court?
No, the court officer.
The court officer fixed the killer. We have to refer to Amber Guyger as the killer.
Because she is. She didn't murder him.
She's already gotten her forgiveness. She only got 10 years. Like, it's done. The point is, she's a killer. She's a murderer. She said her intention was to kill that man. Amber Guyger didn't even say my intention was to wound him, hurt him, stop him from doing me harm. No, I intended to kill him. You know? And I mean, I've watched a lot of cop shows recently, and I always have this problem with why they always trying to kill the person. Can't they, you know, shoot them in the arm, shoot them in the leg? You know, can't they shoot them somewhere else that's not going to end their life? You know, I was even thinking,
they're not trained to do that.
No, they're trying to kill. I was even thinking, why didn't she just leave and come back, like wait outside or something? It was the wrong apartment. And it was the wrong apartment. And you know what I really thought about? This is a total Western cultural construct that would cause her, apart from the fact that she was texting her boyfriend,
which we're gonna get into. We're gonna get into that
because Amber and other police officers who have spoken to me personally,
but not Amber,
other police officers who have spoken to me personally, they are getting involved. You know, I was at a police precinct because of happens, and this police officer just came out of the blue. Hey, Baba New, how you doing? Thanks for the information, showing me the stuff that we gotta protect ourselves.
It's important. Let them know. Caucasian.
Yeah, man.
Caucasian.
The police is involved at least twice. Police officers thank me for putting out the information out there that let them know that that you know, one, people are using witchcraft against them, and of course, you can resort to spiritual means when you have a problem.
That's right.
Yes, to mitigate, because with Guyger, she wasn't going to be found not guilty.
She could have though. But even so, if she found guilty, there's ways to still not go to jail on a guilty,
Not go to jail
plea
on a
without going
guilty.
to prison.
Yeah,
Yes.
you know, and you know, when you know, this was done, she wasn't in the line of duty. It was like she was off duty. She was home in her building. You know, if it wasn't that case, if this was out in the public, it wouldn't be. She wouldn't got convicted of anything. She would have gotten off like most of all these
That's true.
other cops. Maybe she might have gotten fired, because lately,
yes,
it's
fired,
been getting
yes.
worse for police officers, which is why I'm looking at this. Like,
Well, remember,
wow.
they got people. Back to what you were just saying.
Doing stuff.
Come, make sure you're in frame because I can't see. Remember, it have people that come to us.
Yep.
To fix certain things.
Yep.
Because they got cops that want to keep their job. They want to get off of the wickedness they do, and they want to take off whatever stuff that other people put on them for arresting them, giving them a ticket, screwing up their life. They feel like you know the drill.
Yeah, and when you look at Amber Guyger's case, she could have been the victim of witchcraft. But going to the wrong apartment,
but
that's extra crazy.
Yeah.
On the wrong floor.
You know what? I didn't look at it like
and
that
she was distracted.
Right.
Believe me, I deal with witchcraft a lot, and it works by distracting and
that's the main thing.
That's the main thing. You know, so when she went into that apartment, she was totally convinced it was hers. Like, you
but not
see the
just
number
that,
on the door.
But not just that. I really feel she was with the dude
that she killed.
Yeah, I really feel that she had a relationship.
Why she went to that apartment?
Yeah, out of frame.
Why she went to that apartment?
I really have a feeling that she, you know, understand, had something to do with him on the side, and he's like, "Listen, Becky, I don't want you no more. You crazy." And
she said, "But I'm into African stuff.
But I
like black people,
Egyptians," which we know for a fact, which we're about to touch on. Now,
she was messing with black
Baba. Not that we're saying anything is wrong with that, but we're about to bring it on home to you. Stick with us. It gets real, people. So let me just show you all this video real quick. Show them the video so they, you know, they see what we see, right? Where it's at.
Brother of murdered both.
Yo, hey, don't. Yo, come on. What you doing? There you go, Bob.
And the guy has such a weird name.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Like, sounds like they're from Africa.
But listen to her name, Amber Guyger. Yo, are they Haitian? I can't remember offhand. If they're Haitian or
the
people
guy.
Help me out. Where's his family from? Because the mother have like if it's a West Indian accent. Help me out. Haiti. What was the island they're from?
Not sure.
Okay, so I'm about to share the screen, people. Let's do this. Come on. Let's get it. I want y'all to see this. Let's show some antics for a while, shall we, Babanu?
Yeah, man.
Let me maximize it for them. Hopefully it goes good. They're able to see it right. Let me make sure. I'll go to my spot here because we live right now. Bear with me, people. I want to just make sure everything's looking okay. So I want to make sure everything is looking good for you. Check it out. Check this out, people. Check this out. Look at this hot-ish right here. I hope they don't play no damn commercial first either. They sure did play a commercial first.
We'll skip ad.
We're going to let the ad play. We're gonna let them get their little their coins. Let them get their coins up, right,
Yeah.
Babanu?
Yep. We should be putting out an Amber Alert now. Not a, not a.
Yeah.
Well, being that conflicts of interest.
We're not even gonna go there.
Uh,
We might go there.
we
Hell.
might go there. I mean,
Watch this, people. Watch this. Pay attention to this, people. Look. Bring in the tissue.
white cop gets up to strangle her, but the black
Wait,
cop says no.
no. Don't go there. Don't go there. Remember, still on YouTube. Look at it. Look at this. Look at her face. Look at her. Let her know, like, yo, your mouth, like, boo, like your mouth. Pat her hair,
She
like,
got her hair
you
done.
all right? You all right, boo boo? Oh my gosh. Wipe your tears and fix your lipstick. Let me fix your hair for you. You good? All right, baby. I hope you're good. Now that we finished, show that. Now that we finished, show that. Let's switch it back up. Let's switch it back up, Babanu.
To when the brother hugged her?
No.
Oh, that she's a murderer?
Yes. Okay? Just that right there. Just that point right there.
The thing is that one, if she
Wait,
hadn't.
I want to know how the people feel. I want to know from the people right now for you to type in what you think was going through that court officer, police officer, that officer's mind as that's happening, as she's doing that. What compelled her to do that? Because we're about to drop a bombshell on y'all asses. Y'all ain't ready. Right? So come on, start typing it in. Go ahead, Babanu, hit it.
One, sympathy compelled that officer. Forgiveness, she was moved by her heart, but there's a reason why. I don't think it was just because the officer just voluntarily felt like doing that in the courthouse to her.
Because if you notice, the white dude stood up too.
Yeah.
The white dude stood up. I was just telling her, and then he's looking. I'm watching his face, and he's like, "Oh, okay." The other officer got it. And come in it.
Yep. And remember, it progresses to the brother giving her a hug, and then it becomes a serious. Like when I was listening to this, I really thought she would get more time. When I heard that the judge was only given 10 years, I was like,
"You jumping the gun? We ain't on that yet.
wow.
We ain't on that yet." Let me tell you something. Me and Babanu talk a lot, right? Babanu been constantly blowing me up. And I remember at first when he was saying it, he was like, "Yo, Amber, I hearing people talk about this Amber Guyger. Amber Guyger. He said each time me and him talking, he always bring it up. He was like, I heard that name somewhere before. And that's when I'm like, yo, after the trial started coming up more and we started paying attention to the trial, like, oh, Amber Guyger is that lady. You probably heard of it the year ago when it happened with the shooting, whatever I was telling him. And he's like, no, man. No, it's something my spirits is bringing to me. It's like the name.
Familiar.
Yo, the man said, tell him when you go to sleep, it's like you see the name.
I heard because a book was autographed for Amber Guyger. That's why.
We finally hit to the conclusion that, yo,
for Dallas, Texas.
There you go, because we had to ship it out.
Dallas, Texas.
We had to ship it out. All right. Remember, the people call in, and when the people call in, they will speak with me. Like somebody called in today, Miss Collins, Carrie. All right, Carrie called in, got her stuff, and I let her know Babanu was here. A lot of times the Babanu would be here, and I let her speak with Babanu. You understand? Somebody else came, Babanu was here, they spoke with Babanu. So I was here, Babanu was here, the person called in. And this is where me and Babanu pieced it together. The dude that called
was a black dude.
You want to stress that?
We have to stress.
I wasn't going
it
to
was
say
a
that.
black dude.
I was just going to say he was an officer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Out of Texas, and that was it.
And it's
I wasn't going to stress. Babanu made sure he said was a black dude.
Is
okay,
she living
so let's
in
get
a
it.
black neighborhood?
All right, let's. Damn, why you can't behave yourself when you get on the camera, man?
It's a wild world
so
out there.
Let's get back on track. Because it's really not a laughing matter when you think about it. And I remember being that I deal with Amber, okay? I deal with Amber. So I'm definitely like, yeah, I remember I had a person, Amber, but that was a while ago, a while back. So I remember when I do customers, I remember whose name is Crystal.
And always dragging me down here to write the person's name. If you didn't drag me, that's how I remember.
Yo, I keep it authentic, man. Yeah. I'm not gonna pull it. Babanu get annoyed with me for that. I'm like, yo, bro, lots of people is buying the books. You need to come here and sign the book.
I signed the book, but then I gotta come back. That's how I remembered her name.
Right, it happens.
It happens.
It happens.
It bees like that sometimes.
Now, it's only so much Amber Guygers out there.
There's only one Amber out there.
You understand? This is crazy. That's why I said we're going to drop a bombshell on you. So, mind you, the dude, and listen why the dude is talking to us. And we're like, yeah, so because he bought all three. Right? So, as you know, before we had the book 2, right? And the book 3 to make it public for the people, okay? We had, our, how you call it, like the rough draft copy or whatever, like when we do, like it's finished, right? But you deciding on if you're still going to put it out or not. So, I'm still proofreading it. Babanu still proofreading it. And the guy was like, yo, don't Babanu have 2 and 3 as well or whatever? We're like, yeah. He said how he wanted to buy the paperback, but he learned that a lot of it is fake, blah, 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 blah. Just giving you all the background of the conversation, how it went. And yes, I remember this like it was yesterday. I have a good memory. Might not remember all the details, but I remember that. And me and him was like, oh, so you're into this? And he said, no, I'm not into this type of stuff. There's a chick on my job that I'm dealing with. And she's into the whole Egyptian thing. She got the books and all that. And I know your books would be great to her collection because I heard her speak about it before. And he also said when he first heard us speak about it, he didn't know it was a book dealing with the Egyptian mystery system and dealing with Egypt because the name is The God Genes Decoded. Nowhere in there
crossover name,
right?
Number one, because this is why he would feel comfortable as well buying it for a person that is not black. One, there's no racism in the book. A lot of other authors,
we ain't gonna get into that. We know the other authors,
but they stop this knowledge from crossing over. Like a lot of non-white people in buying these people's material and reading it. Is different with the God Genes Decoded, but the thing is that you don't know where it's going.
It's giving you the source.
Giving you the source.
We're not putting no garbage.
Yeah, no garbage, no academic scholarship.
Just scholarly, spiritual
guidance,
real deal guidance.
Making connections, and this came to the realization that the 40th, did he buy the books for her?
He bought it for her because he had Babanu put her name in the book.
It was autographed to her.
Not him. Now, people might be saying, well, how do you know that's the Amber Guyger?
Yeah.
All we know is Texas. He's
Dallas.
he's a
Dallas.
police officer in Texas. Okay. It's for his co-worker he was dealing with, so he don't need to tell us she's an officer. He said his co-worker. Okay. And then on the next back end of it, he had the books autographed to her. Now this is where it gets deep. In book
That's probably
one,
why she shot the black guy. Something funny happened here, man.
we're on YouTube. This is not a pay-per-view live stream.
Amber Guyger.
We're on YouTube. It's not a pay-per-view live stream.
Okay.
Please behave.
I'm glad we're not being.
Thank you. Next thing you know, the damn stream cut out. You know that. Come on now.
Yeah.
Remember the time we were speaking on the I Ching? What happened? Now.
We haven't even got into the reading yet.
And the stuff cut out. Yeah. So, shit. Now, anyway, Baba Nu touched on the I Ching in this book right here. Book 1, volume 1. Book 2 and 3 is giving you the different guidance and principles on the different law and how to act accordingly. Right? Now, if you pay attention to the title, I got it right there. Amber Guyger, Courtroom Antics, the cheat code of the 40th hexagram of the I Ching.
How do you get forgiveness?
Pull it up. Let's go. We ain't keeping y'all in suspense. We're giving y'all the source.
And guess what the 40th hexagram is called? Deliverance. She has been delivered. She was in the jaws of death, looking at 25 to life, because she didn't do that, on the job, in active duty, etc., etc. It wasn't on the streets. It was a wrong apartment, and they knew that they considered her to have been fooling around on the phone, causing distractions. So she was
messing with what a next co-worker,
another co-worker,
a cop that she was dealing with.
Yep. And then all of a sudden now in the courtroom, everything is fixed.
Mind you,
but here
we heard. That's all I'm gonna say. We heard she was, a loose booty to hootie, fruity, open up their leg and give up the booty. That's what we know of. And she loved dark meat. Now continue. Go ahead, read that.
But here it says here.
Now this is the one that deals with forgiveness.
Yeah, 40th hexagram.
Stay in
deliverance.
frame when you read that. Stay in.
And
deals with
it says here first though, it says the southwest furthers. The southwest is the underworld. The west is where the sun goes down. The south is under. That's where
hit them with it.
That's where the so-called fall, and that means you got to go.
Hold on. Maybe I should cut off the screen now. Let me just see. If y'all want this information, press 1, because we're about to give you the source. This is stuff that's supposed to be in the class. This is stuff that's supposed to be in the class, but once me and Babadook cracked the code and figured it out, that's when we was like, oh hell no.
Because lately, the police officers is like starting to crack in terms of their interactions specifically with black people. Is starting to crack. They are having more problems as opposed to just getting off. But here it says the southwest furthers. Whenever the I Ching says that the southwest furthers, you got to go to the underworld.
And the further you go, the deeper. Sit back. The further you go, the deeper levels you get into, the more powerful it gets. That's why they don't teach you this, and that's why you don't get to see the different seals the pentacles and hexagrams and all this stuff. That's why we put this on there. I won't be surprised if she was wearing something similar to this. I won't be surprised. Go on. Because after what we know, and being that we know she had the book, and it could be a different Amber Guyger, but we ain't going on that. Go ahead.
So it says here, it says here in the image, thunder and rain set in, the image of deliverance. Thus, the superior man pardons mistakes. That would be the judges.
Forgiving.
And
they're forgiving
and forgives misdeeds. That would be
pardon mistakes
and forgive
misdeeds.
That's the hugging.
And what she did, wait, no, you going too far. You jumping the gun.
Don't jump the gun.
You jumping the gun. Because homegirl know what she was doing. Because she was known to be into this type of stuff. When the officer brought the stuff from us, he let us know she is into Egypt. But when he heard that she wanted the book and the series, you understand? And he made it to be known to her, yo, the books is expensive. After you go look it up, you understand? This is what he's telling us. Because he did not know it was a book even dealing with Egypt. All right? So let's be clear. I want to make sure we understand the person who's buying the book for her, she's dealing with. That's his boo thing he's dealing with. So he wanted to get the book for her. All right? Read on.
And
read from the top, please. Yo, what's up? We got King Simon in the building.
What's up?
Gang. We live. Talking about
news here. Y'all doing y'all thing.
Yeah. Talking about Amber Guyger.
We need some weed.
We on like you trying to get our YouTube. Get out of here.
A weed and his book.
You trying to get our YouTube shut down.
I'm joking. CBD.
Amber Guyger will get that in jail.
All right,
it says here, deliverance.
No, from the very top.
Yeah.
No. With the going deeper in the southwestern.
Oh, that is not from the top.
Oh, okay. Oh, you skipped the part. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
The judgment.
Get in frame.
Deliverance. The southwest furthers. If there's no longer anything where one has to go, return brings good fortune. If there's still something where one has to go, hastening brings good fortune. Return means return to spirituality, period. When you get return, you got to get into spirituality. It means things like you need to fast, you need to pray, you need to meditate, you need to do offerings. It's a return to spirituality and doing the things that spirituality needs for you to have a better life.
And what's one of the offerings that you deal with? Water. The tears.
Yeah.
Whole time she crying throughout the whole court. I knew what that was doing.
She made sure she got forgiveness.
Come on. The tears. She's using the water. The tears to create that portal within the courtroom. This is high-level science we're talking, people. We're not just talking trash from out our ass here. This is real talk. Go ahead.
This refers to a time in which tensions and complications begin to be eased. At such times, we ought to make our way back to ordinary conditions as soon as possible. This is the meaning of the Southwest. These periods of sudden change have great importance, just as rain relieves atmospheric tension, makes all the buds burst open. So a time of deliverance from burdensome pressure has a liberating and stimulating effect on life. She don't need to be a cop no more, though. That's the deliverance as well. She didn't need to be in that field. One thing is important, however, in such times you must not overdo our triumph, which she is not. The point is not to push on further than is necessary, returning to the regular order of life as soon as deliverance is achieved, brings good fortune. She got a couple years to sit down and think about stuff that happened. If there are any residual matters that ought to be attended to, it should be done as quickly as possible so that a clean sweep is made and no retardations occur. We should be saying that we are lucky that she didn't get off totally.
It doesn't even matter she got off totally or not. The chick used what she used.
She skirted the law.
Now that's the 40th hexagram of the I Ching. We was going to teach this in the class, but it's like, yo, we had to bring it out. We had to bring it out. Now, for y'all that don't know what class we're talking about, I put the link. Okay, let me share my screen. Cause some of y'all be like, what? You don't know. I'm gonna share the screen so you see what I see and what Baba Nu sees. All right. The Tree of Life Within Man, Egyptian Mystery System Part 2 live stream. Anybody that wants Part 1, we still have Part 1 available. You just call this number right here, 929-374-3828. That's 929-374-3828. Now, I'm putting the link here again for you. So you could click the link and get this course. If you want Part 1 of the course, you could do that too. But we're really going in on the I Chings, the hexagrams of the I Chings, the 64, because there's 64 of them, okay, in the how you call it?
In the book of James.
In the in the pay-per-view live stream.
And there's 64 DNA codons, so there's a relationship.
You already going too deep. That's for the class. We're already giving them too much that's supposed to be for the class. But we had to give you this information. When you're dealing with these books, mind you, anybody, the first 25 people, of course, get their free gift, blah, 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 or whatever. All right, the first 25 people. Do not ask me, because people have been calling, am I in the 25 spot? They want to know before they buy the ticket or whatnot. We're not going to tell you. Even if the spot is filled up already. I'm being honest with you. I'm not going to tell you that. Okay? So, because you should have jumped on it. I'm not going to be this fair to the other people that should have jumped on it ahead of time. But one of the good things is anybody that get the course, you get any one of these books half price. Now, you really believe the chick ain't go up in there? Let's show this video before we even continue on or go any further. So I'm putting the link in there. Any questions y'all got, ask it, because y'all just be on there mad quiet, not typing nothing. Like, damn. Any questions y'all have, ask it now. Okay? Now let's do this, Baba Nu. Let's do it like this. Let's show them this video. This disgusting. And at first I'm like, this damn tap dancing Sambo ass. But we ain't gonna go there. We're gonna keep it professional tonight. Right, Baba Nu?
Yeah, somewhat.
That means Baba Nu don't plan on keeping it all the way. Yeah, somewhat. All right, let me share this screen with y'all. Check this out, y'all. This is on YouTube, of course.
Imagine you came home from work, whether you're a cop or not, and you killed somebody.
Yeah, that's bad. That's extremely bad. So watch this, people. I want y'all to get a good look at this disgusting display. As I said,
They was under a spell, man.
yo, the stuff ain't popping up. What's going on? I'm trying to play this for y'all. Bear with me, people. There we go. Check this out. Just listening to him, I couldn't take it. This supposed to be the younger brother too. Just ugh.
I'm not gonna say I hope you rot and die just like my brother did, but I personally want the best for you. And I wasn't gonna ever say this in front of my family or anyone, but I don't even want you to go to jail.
What? Did y'all hear that? He doesn't even want her to go to jail.
They use
What?
magic, man. They
What?
use magic, man.
Let's play that part again.
To say this in front of my family or anyone, but I don't even want you to go to jail. I want the best for you. Because I know that's exactly what both of them would want you to do. And the best would be give your life to Christ. I don't know if this is possible, but can I give her a hug, please? Please?
He asked one time, the judge say no. Then he asked again. He said, please. And then the judge start crying. Look at the judge in the background crying. Look at her crying. And they're all crying. Look at the officer on the side there looking all saddened by the emotional breakup that was going on. Look how he hold her tight. Squeezing the Becky for dear life. Look how she's squeezing him back. Look, this is, you don't ever see, look at the long embrace. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Where have y'all ever seen anything like this before? And y'all don't understand that this is something spiritual going on. You don't understand how when she always crying, everybody else crying.
This shit really just got me, man.
You crying too?
This is fucked up.
Oh, you hello?
This is crazy, man.
Language.
You know, I remember years ago, this black guy said to me, he said, why are you going to give white people the information? And I didn't know what to say. Because I was like,
you can't stop them from buying the book.
I can't control it, but
or somebody buying the book for them.
Buying the book for them, buying the book. But the point was, is that it's kind of like a paradox. You know? Trying to get people the information, you can't pinpoint who gets.
Let me tell y'all something, in case y'all don't know.
Who uses it?
It had white people that I know was mad about this whole case, that she ain't get more time.
Yeah.
And how could he hug her? And how could the brother say he don't want her to go to jail? And how come the black court officer fixing her hair and making sure she okay? And the judge coming down off the stand, giving her a hug and giving her a Bible. Oh yeah. Oh, we getting into that.
Because other white people get jailed for killing people.
We getting into that. We getting it. Oh, we about to go in. Come, let's play this video for them, Babanu. Let's play this one.
Receives complaint.
Yeah. Of course they're gonna receive complaint. Why wouldn't they? Let's get into this one. All right.
Judicial conduct.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna show you how deep this goes into.
And that's white people.
Wait, they're not seeing it. They're not seeing it yet. I didn't share the screen yet.
Okay.
They're not seeing what we're seeing right now yet, but they're about to. Because the people that's complaining right now, they deal with in spirituality. And they're white. So let's share the screen. See, we taking our time with this, people. We're going easy, and we gonna show you what's up. Again, let me share my screen so you see what me and Babanu sees. Check this out.
Wow.
Baba Nu's still blown away by it, and we giving up the source. So Baba Nu said, wow. I know, Baba Nu. It's a lot to deal with. Look at Baba Nu's face. Ooh, I can't with Baba Nu. All right. They should see what we see now. Let's make it full screen for them, though. All right. Just so they get a better understanding. And read it out to them. All right. We going to go nice and slow with it.
The Freedom from Religion Foundation filed a formal complaint with the Texas State Commission on Judicial Conduct.
The who?
The Freedom from Religion Foundation filed a formal complaint with the Texas State Commission on Judicial Conduct.
Which the majority of them are what, from what ilk? Black, white?
It's called Caucasian.
Thank you.
Black people ain't got no groups like that.
Let's go. Mind you, this is on Fox News, people. That's all right. So let's go.
The Wisconsin-based group objected to Judge Tammy Kemp giving one of her Bibles to Amber Guyger. Wow.
Look at her hugging her. Hugging her. When you ever seen a judge come down and hug a murderer? Let's go.
You just need a tiny mustard seed of faith. You start with this.
Judge, read that. Judge Tammy Kemp.
Tammy Kemp.
That's the judge name.
Tammy.
Letting her know you just need a tiny mustard seed of faith. You start with this, and giving her the Bible. The woman don't want no Bible. She want the God she's the coded to learn about the damn I Ching to make all y'all feel sorry for her ass to get some less time. That's the black book she want. You know what?
And I feel a bit uncomfortable. I didn't know I was gonna watch all the video and all the hugging and all that.
Yeah.
She went far, man.
Hold on, let's continue.
Forgiveness. Guyger is a former Dallas police officer who was convicted of murdering her neighbor. But in a letter to the Texas Commission, the group objected to the judge's action, saying she, Judge Tammy Kemp,
Look at the Bible in her hand that she handing her.
overstepped judicial authority and her comments were inappropriate and unconstitutional.
Damn! Read that part again. What the Caucasians said?
The Caucasians said Judge Tammy Kemp overstepped judicial authority and her comments were inappropriate and unconstitutional. Oh,
gosh damn. Let's continue.
Man.
What else they got to say?
Imagine if Tammy Kemp was
Look at
white.
that. Look at that. That's it.
Imagine if Tammy Kemp was white.
See, people, I
don't
don't
even know now. It's so confusing now. Would they have said that if the judge was white?
Yo.
He's like, why you let that black girl? Why you let that white girl only get 10 years? You're black. What are you doing? You gotta find
Right
something.
now, if it was white, then you understand they really would have been like, it's because the judge white, and people wouldn't have got it if it was a white judge on there.
Even the fact that she got a black judge. Even the fact that she got a black judge.
Not to mention the police commissioner is black. And they all capping for Tammy. If you ain't learned by now, Tammy got the damn cheat code. I don't know what to tell y'all. If y'all don't know by now, me and Baba Nu showing you Tammy got the cheat code. We know for a fact, hey, without the shadow of a doubt, that she got these books. We know that for a fact because Baba Nu autographed Tammy Guyger. No, she did not buy it, but the person that she was dealing with, a black dude, like Baba Nu said, a black dude, Okay, bought it for her because he was, trying to impress her. He was feeling her like that. So he bought them for her. Baba Nu already had signed a few books because people bought them. And then he had to come back and sign this one. And the name Amber Guyger. Like I said, Baba Nu was bothering me for weeks. He's like, yo, I don't know what it is. Yo, every time we talk, he's like, this name Amber Guyger keep popping up in my head. Then when he find out what it was, come on, man. Listen. Come on.
I'm gonna say most of the jury was black.
That's a
Wow. And usually they put white people on the jury when it's a
hello.
white cop dealing with a black murder.
Hello. Because each side gets to pick.
Yeah.
Listen, if y'all want to call in and speak on this, okay, and speak your piece, 929-374-3828. Let me tell you something, people. This stuff goes deep. We know what's going on out here. We try to inform you what's going on out here. That's why we do classes like the one we have coming right up. All right? All right? Real talk. That's why we do what we do. See, let me put this course in again. It's in the chat. I just posted it in the chat where y'all could get the pay-per-view live stream. All right? This is something everybody, other judges, lawyers, they're like, we never seen this before. They had cops and lawyers that done told me and Baba Nu, because we went in deep with this. They told me and Baba Nu, hey, we never seen this type of stuff before. And you know what our answers to them was? You ain't ever had the cameras on us
Before,
and you ain't make it public. Oh, trust me, I know what I'm saying with that one. I remember it was a time I was in the cell. They want to rough me up, think they going to do me what they want, pushing me, making mockery of me. Let me know, you supposed to be with this. You don't have this city job again. Big talk. Wow. It was big dripping up in there. Ready to look to fingerprint me, all that. Boom. Take me to the what is central bookings. The bookings. I'm like, you serious? Yo, the people in the cell was watching me. I took my spit, that liquid. Remember I just said with her crying? It could be with your spit, your tears, your urine. But I took my spit. And I don't tell people this publicly, but this is real. This is real. And I made sure I pull out those Hebrew prayers, tapped in with that I Ching, okay? And I drew the symbol. I ain't going to tell you which pentacle or hexagram I drew, but I did draw one. And I went in the center there. All of a sudden, because even the people in the cell, they was like, yo, I had one Trinidadian came in there. After he saw the treatment, he was like, yo, you could draw one for me. You could draw one for me. But he didn't bother doing it no more because they was like, oh, you okay, man. We're going to let you go, whatever. But then it came back that he had a warrant for his arrest.
Right.
So he was like, oh, like, because when they stopped him at first, it didn't show up. But they ran him again, and it came up. So I was like, yo, I'll do it for you. It's whatever. You understand? Trini, man. I'm Trini. Yo, but he reached that conclusion when he saw how they, all of a sudden, he saw how bad it was treating me.
Right.
Now, all of a sudden, you all right, Mr. Benjamin? Mr. Benjamin, do you need something to drink? Mr. Benjamin. I'm Mr. Benjamin now. I'm Mr. Benjamin. Whole time I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I don't deserve to be working for New York City.
I remember.
The city of New York. So now the same ones that were treating me bad. Mr. Benjamin, are you okay? are you all right? What could we get for you?
Yep.
Come out the cell. The officer that arrested, that put the cuffs on me, put me in the cell. Um, you know, I did feel disrespected. Although you didn't disrespect me, I understand, it was my ego. And he's saying this at the bar, at the bars. I'm behind the bars. He on the other side and they talking. Listen, this is real damn deal. Let me out. Let me out. I didn't even know it was my mom's because my mom was in the car with me. So they looked to interview my mom's. And my mom's only after leaving the cell, everything transpired. My mom's told me the black captain was there, which was the same black captain after everything was done, told me, well, Mr. Benjamin, it seems like the stars is is in alignment for you. And in my mind, I'm saying, F you, I ain't do nothing wrong. So F about the stars being in the alignment, which they were, but that's from the grace of the Most High. I did what I had to do. This man told me it had captains from other precincts calling on my behalf. We heard you have a member service up in there. What's going on? We checked him out. He's a good individual. Why are you doing this for him? You know your officers, they be on some stuff. This is what the captain of that prison is letting me know.
Too much corruption is going on.
They wanted to suspend me, everything. They're like, no, we're not doing that. Not even doing that. They said, Mr. Benjamin, have a good night. Go home or whatever. You're not being charged with anything. We apologize. The lieutenant that gave the order to the officer to make the arrest was capping. Because I heard, now this is when I get to find out. My mom's telling me when she was in the room. And he was like, ma'am, do you know anybody that's in the room here? The captain is asking her with IAB, Internal Affairs Bureau. And just the captain, the lieutenant, Internal Affairs Bureau, one of the high rankings up in there of the Internal Affairs. And my mom was like, yes, him, point to the captain. He was there. Captain was a white dude. She said the captain of the prison looked at him like this with disgust. And she said he went from pale, because he was already nervous, went to beet red when the captain gave him that look and held his head down in shame. That was the same captain that was big dripping, telling me, you're good. Do you need anything? Do you want us to give you a ride home? All this. So when I see this woman in the courtroom doing what she's doing, and when we have officers and
judges,
no, I'm not talking about that. When we have officers questioning us, asking us about stuff like that, saying they never seen stuff like that before, and lawyers telling us that, we're able to say, well, the stuff wasn't on us. You didn't see us. Because even with Babanu, the stuff he went through before. Okay? So we know what the hell we're talking about. And I don't even like telling people this type of stuff. Not like this. I save the information like this for pay-per-view live streams. Because this information ain't for everybody.
We gearing up to do something after the set of classes that is going to get a little bit more detailed with magical practice, even like stuff like what you were saying that you did in the jail. When you're locked up, you can't sacrifice any chickens, okay,
or goats.
Or goats. You can't. The only person that you can sacrifice is if you kill somebody in the jail,
prison, right,
and use their blood. So that's when you really have to rely on the prayers, the incantations, and the sigils and stuff like that.
Tapping in within.
Yup.
Babanu already told you You already know with the other episodes, Babanu touched on that. Listen, this oh man, you ain't tell me. You couldn't tell me I had the wrong damn thing on the screen.
The secret advanced master financial course, escaping the financial crisis.
That's what's supposed to be on there. Nobody else ain't tell me, but somebody probably did. I ain't see the comments. Nope. Oh well. We're supposed to be having a part 2 of that coming very soon as well, people. With Baba Kansu. See, I deal with the Babas.
I don't pay taxes. I'm a non-profit.
You sound just like freaking.
And everybody that buys from me, it's a tax deduction. You have a receipt through PayPal. If you purchase something through me, it's a tax deduction.
Hold on. Allura asks, how can I order the 3-book collection? Okay, this is the number you call. Right here. 929-374-3828. That's 929-374-3828. Call and you're able to get the books. Any questions before we come off of here? Okay. And mind you, you get the books half price if you had bought the Egyptian Mystery System course part 1, or if you bought part 2. Okay, you could get the books half price. We're serious when we talk about this, people, and deal with this and get into this. This is real deal. Any questions? Ask them now or call in 929-374-3828. Call in. I want to see what you got to say as well. Call in. It's better, I mean, you could type it in. It don't matter at the end of the day, but call in. Some people don't want other people to hear their voice, so okay, I understand. I definitely understand, but call in. Oh, Greg Bugs, salute to you on the super chat support. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate you. Okay. Some people saying she need to be buried under the jail. Damn. Y'all serious out here. The woman is using the sciences. She got the cheat code. Like what could you say?
What can you say?
The woman got the cheat code. And like I be having to tell people, don't hate. It is what it is. Oh, no questions? All right, don't say I ain't asked y'all. Y'all had y'all chance. Y'all be taking too long to come in on the draw with it. I have to give out the call-in number. Y'all, that's all on y'all. What's the saying? All skin folk ain't kin folk. That's a fact.
And
Carol.
If anybody out there wants to reach out to me
Hold on, I got you. I mean, I even do all that. That's the information right there. Egyptian voodoo priest at gmail.com. See, I'm sharp with it now. Yep. You see how quick I'm with this stuff now? Okay. Now let me see. I put the right stuff on. You've been watching the screen the whole damn time and you didn't even tell me. These the ills of going live, people. See, I'm engineer, a host,
MC, DJ,
co-host,
content provider, producer, editor, director,
all that, literally.
Host, supporting actor,
everything. Let me see. Evelyn says, yes, facts is all about the. Go ahead.
Is Miss Blue the Miss Blue that had her talk show?
Just read that.
Oh, facts. It's all about them UCC laws. And once you become sovereign, which is above the law, or free yourself, become sovereign in solitude, and you're right persons, you will no longer a slave. You will. Well, it's a bit.
Well, they don't care about that.
Yep.
Because that's why they didn't care about the Treaty of Friendship and Peace. That's why they still ruling, doing what they need to do. And they're using the sciences on you to get away. Miss Blue, 777, Miss Blue got a comment instead of a question. This is my first time tuning into the live stream. Love it. I will be back. Well, thank you, Miss Blue. Greatly appreciate you for that. Salute to all the commenters. Big salute to the super chatters. All right. If anybody want to send me something through the Cash app, because people have been asking me about that, it's Joel Benjamin 528. If you want to send me a donation or whatever it is, y'all know I don't come on here capping, asking for none of that. So thank you. Tracy Jackson, we can say he didn't what? He didn't want her ass anymore. Flames, facts, facts. That's big facts. Let me see what else on here. Any comments or questions y'all got? Any comments or questions y'all got? Ask it now. Stockholm Syndrome, QT, no, Queen T with the B emoji says, Stockholm Syndrome at its, I guess that's supposed to be at its best. Do you agree?
Stockholm Syndrome at its best. Who? The brother that...
All of them, man.
Well, it would have to be the brother that hugged her because his brother got killed. All the black people, yeah.
18 Lucky is funny. He said, God damn it, it's the state of Texas versus the defendant. Like, yeah. And they were big capping for her. So, Laura asks, so is she, what? So she gets forgiveness without even asking the family for it? That's right. When you do your spiritual stuff and you put your stuff in, it's easy to do that.
And they came out and forgave her. The brother came out and forgave her.
Real talk. Let me see. Oh, this is interesting. I did not know this. Dr. Phil had the entire family on the show yesterday, and Amber never apologized for her crime. And instead, she just got on the stage, big capping and crying to make herself seem like the victim. She used the 40th Hexagram of I Ching on y'all asses. Real talk. Africa forever. Is this the weird stuff we got to be what? Prepared for it.
2020.
Listen, you haven't seen nothing yet.
Well, at least they're not shooting a lot of black people like they were under Obama.
Oh, you see, if I knew you was going to say that, I would have stopped you. You're trying to stir stuff up, which is true. Trump is in there, and you ain't hearing a lot of that. A lot of that ain't going on.
Yeah.
But under Obama, it was left and right. I didn't really want to touch on that because it got people that would get at us for that. But hey, you already said it, so
no Obama.
Rudy says they can't do nothing anyway. How long? 18 Lucky want to know how long did she date the murdered black man? Which is a good question. We really feel that's what it is. I refuse to believe the dude just had his door open and that's how she going.
So weird. You happen to be on the wrong floor with an open door.
Wait, back up. Let's go down to it. On the wrong floor.
With an open door.
The door open. Well, unlocked. Let's say correctly. Unlocked. Not your apartment. Number. Not your apartment. So as you walk into the apartment, you see the guy there sitting down eating. Mind you, and I think he was in his boxes or something eating cereal, right? So now you can't tell that the surroundings of the apartment is not yours.
It smells different. The apartment does smell like black people live there. I remember years ago.
There you go.
This Filipino chick said to me, she said, "You don't smell like a black man." So you know you're not in your apartment because you're white.
Anyway, black. She was texting at let's not go there. She was texting at the time.
She was under a spell.
All of that.
She had to be under a spell, man. I mean, that's crazy, man. If I open the wrong apartment, it looks like mine, looks like the same floor, because in America, this is the madness. All the streets look the same. All the goddamn brownstones look the same. all the apartment doors look the goddamn same.
But the inside.
But the inside
looks
is not going,
different.
and it's not going to feel the same. It's not going to smell the same.
But even self, I don't care, yo. You have to know, like, yo, this ain't yours. Period. Very good question. Gina B asks, can what she did be undone? This is the thing. The only way for that type of stuff to be undone, and there's a time limit for that, you have to be on the same level into the same thing, doing this stuff as well.
It's hard to undo something like this.
Okay. Tayman says, what brother you know got his front door unlocked anyway? Thank you. Thank you.
I mean,
What brother, what black man you know?
I had my apartment door unlocked for years because I'm a voodoo priest.
Oh, this is somebody. I'm sorry. Somebody, let's get into this. Somebody picked it up. Remember we spoke about this? And I didn't want to really go in it, but somebody said something about it. Look, read what Sylvia says.
She dyed her hair blonde to get more sympathy.
Blonde is what color? Gold. The woman, listen, the woman went up in there on her highest science that she could pull out from the little bit of melanin that's in that Caucasian body. Listen to me. And I didn't even want to say that. I didn't want to touch on that. I was more going to say that part with me and Brother Divine, get into like what she was wearing, what she did. Because if you look at the thumbnail that we have up for it, you'll see it's there. I showed out with her when she got arrested, and then when she had the hair blonde now. It's in the thumbnail. Now, my thing is, where she got time to blonde her hair? If she's supposed to be in protective custody.
Yeah, but in jail, you could order stuff to get your hair dyed blonde. I saw people blonde in the
So she got the commissary or whatever.
Yeah.
But she wasn't in prison. She was in the jail. Oh, you still could get that in the jail part, what you said. Okay. Yeah. This is very interesting. But we know what it is.
But I mean, wasn't she out on bail or something?
She was? No way.
She was remanded and then only got 10 years?
Because she was in jail, and I know she got time served. And they didn't even arrest her right away. They didn't arrest her right away. So once I seen this, and Baba Nu hitting me up like, yo, like every time we talking about something, he go back to, yo, man, that name, you know, that name just sounds familiar. Even after we know, like with the and he just kept on, bro. I told him, I'm like, go into meditation. I don't know, maybe you like the Becky. Like, I even made a joke about it.
The Becky.
And that's where they hit him. And I'm like, as soon as it hit him and he told me, I'm like, yes!
That's
I remember
the Becky!
Dude. Because the dude bought it for her and he wanted it autographed. Listen, people.
Bought it for the Becky. The dude probably did the stuff for the Becky. The dude probably went and paid somebody for the Becky.
So we have seen the criminals dye their hair to get more likes. Yes. What's up, Habits for Life? The black female court officer did her hair. Yes, we made sure we put all that in there. She probably was the hairdresser.
I ain't going that far, man. That whole court
I won't be surprised if it was. They were bewitched. You're damn right they were bewitched. She went up in there just capping with the I Ching on their ass. She was probably like, hold this fourth one, hold the first one. While you at it, hold the 64th one. Let's throw in one of the 55th one. And you know what? I don't feel like talking, so let's throw in the 5th I Ching as well. Dealing with the 5th.
She drew the hexagram and then put some on it and wrote her intention.
People, we try to give y'all the source every damn day.
Every hexagram is a sigil. if you read, I think it's Jung, either Jung or Freud said you can astral into a hexagram.
You see this? See what Alora says? Read out loud what Alora says.
Amber used her ancestors, not ours.
Now let me tell you something. This is where I would have to agree with you, Alora. Being that we deal with this spiritual stuff, why is nobody get the? I'm sorry, people. These are the L's of going live. And nobody picking up the phone.
Call friend.
Thank you.
Call from the wrong.
Apologies, people. Let me tell you something. With us dealing with people, white people, Caucasian people, and them coming and paying big money for us to do some work for them. Okay, I'm only telling you what I know. Baba News right here. He's
serious.
only telling you what he knows. Let me tell you something. We witness these same ancestors deal with them. And you know why at the end of the day? And Bobby Hemmett said it a long time ago. And he said it best. Y'all asses ain't tapping in. Yeah, look, it'll have the books here. Some of y'all will be too cheap to get the books. When this man got white people, white officers walking up to him and thanking him, watching this show and see the information that he's putting out on here, that I'm putting out on here. When I'm in the Pancake Factory, that's that high end place out there in New Jersey where you go eat breakfast and they have valet parking. I hand the man my keys to my Mercedes and he parked my car and they have high end dishes there to eat food. And a white boy come up to me and he was like, yo, I knew it had to be you even though I seen the hat, that I had the hat and the shirt on. He was like, but he wasn't sure because he's like, I look different in person. But he said once he saw the beads, he knew it was me. And he's like, I watch you all the time.
Scary.
And want my autograph.
Scary.
And he let me know he always hit the like button.
Scary.
And he always shared the videos. And him and his friends watch it. And he just put his girlfriend on to me.
Halloween is coming.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
The man at my initiation, at one point, he would only initiate white people. At one point, the only people he would initiate was white people. Black people didn't even have enough money to pay him. That's how dangerous this thing is. And that's what people are doing to get involved. You know? They always talk about white people going to Haiti. They're always saying it. White people going to Haiti.
They stay up in Haiti.
Yeah, man. Haiti
you know how much white voodoo priestesses that's really doing the work. Really doing the work.
Haiti looks crazy. Haiti looks effed up. There are always white people going there for voodoo.
What Trump call it?
Boo boo?
A poo-poo country.
Oh my God. Donald Trumple noodle. Donald Trumple stiltskin. Those what? Backwater countries. You don't want people coming from those backwater countries.
Yo,
but Hillary Clinton is always up in Haiti.
She got land out there.
Land and everything.
But we know Hillary Clinton comes from what? The Rodham family. It's Hillary Rodham Clinton. Clinton is her marriage name. The Rodham families was not what? Known witches. Known witches. Known witches. Known witches. Let's end this live stream. Y'all ain't commenting anyway. Y'all ain't got nothing
Hillary's
to say.
killing
I know
chickens.
we're shocked, y'all. Joel Benjamin 528. Yeah, I know this video ain't getting monetized. Joel Benjamin 528 people, aka Big Money Benjamin. Baba Nu.
Peace.
You want the books? Let me put up the pay-per-view live stream for you again, where you can get the courses. And we are going to be teaching on this stuff like this with the 40th I Ching. This was supposed to be in the class, but But all that's going on, we had to have it out there because people were so confused and didn't know what was going on. How could that be? How could that be possible? The woman is learning, people.
And I just want to say that every single paperback copy that people are buying out there is pirated. If
Yes.
you're not buying the God Genes Decoded from Nicholas Brooklyn, Joel Benjamin,
Leather
or you're
back,
not contacting me, whom I will tell you can get it from Nicholas,
leather back.
it's not a real authentic copy. I'm not getting paid nothing. Someone called me, they said that on Amazon.com UK that the book was on there for like 500 British pounds. And that's like 700-800 US
Stay in
bucks.
frame. Stay in frame.
So, a lot of people in different states who go to black bookstores, I'm putting the word out. If you've seen this book at a black bookstore, call me. Call me and let me know. Paperback. If you see this book in a black bookstore being sold, call me, call Joel, email me, and let me know the name of the black bookstore, the number, so I can contact them. It's time that we, what I don't like about this movement and the people in this movement, the people who have gained some type of popularity, they're really not addressing the cancer and corruption in this movement. I ran into this sister about 3 weeks ago in a park, and she was talking about Delbert Blair, and how Delbert Blair was complaining that people are just taking his work and selling his work, and he's not being paid.
And I know this for a fact because I personally dealt with Delbert Blair. I know this for a fact.
And the fact is, you can contact us and you can make sure. And it must be said, a lot of the black authors' books out there in these bookstores are pirated, coming from that distributor. African World Books, he does not get copies
You
from the
putting it all
authors.
the way out.
Yeah, man. What he does is, because my father used to do this, and this is weird. I really want to talk.
I didn't thought you was going to get the source on all of that.
This
but go ahead.
man, the owner of African World Books, he is Guyanese. My father did more for Guyanese people than anybody else on this planet. And the biggest black person robbing me is from Guyana. And what he's doing
sorry.
is,
Did you put the website for the people to get the books? You're gonna call in. Call in. All right. 929-374-3828 if you want the books. Not only that, anybody that purchased the course, part 1 of the course or part 2, you get the books half price. If you have purchased part 1 already, you get the books half price. If you come in and purchase in part 2 now, you get any one of those books half price. I put the link up for the course. If you want to call me and deal with me directly to get the course, you could do that too. It's 929-374-3828. That's 929-374-3828. Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear what he does.
So,
what your father used to do.
My father worked at
bootlegging other people's books.
Bootlegging the books for the doctors, meaning when at the medical library in the hospital, when the books get old, some of them are probably out of print. And what my father would do is he would pick the book apart and scan page by page. And then he would,
and that was back then.
And this was in the 80s.
Now with the technology, it get good. There's no real copies out there now to this day, authentic with the God Gene Decoded. We already told y'all this, but I think we need to tell y'all it again. This man got volume 1, 2, and 3. People, ain't much more to say to you. All right. The Tree of Life Within Man, Egyptian Mystery System Part 2, live stream event, October 31st, 2019. The first class will be 5 p.m. All right. Um, I think that's it. Nothing more to get into. If you want to cash app me, Joel Benjamin 53 is the cash app. People want to send the cash app and show their support. Okay. Let me see anything I'm forgetting. Gina B says Baba New. What is that? Baba New helping the white officer
kill
killers.
all people them and get rid of this. Yeah, and so let me
It's
tell
not,
you
it's
again,
not. She must have came in late.
man.
He did not sell her the book, and even self, we can't tell people they can't buy the book.
Yo, listen,
A
warfare.
black dude she was dealing with bought her the books.
Let me tell you something,
Yeah,
right?
we dealing with spiritual warfare. Go ahead.
Spiritual warfare, because the other thing about the man that was at my initiation, boy, he whacked a lot of people. A lot of people. He put a lot of people in the graveyard, man. They paid him $5,000 a pop. You get knocked off.
And it's not far fetched. Anybody that's seen Game of Thrones, remember the first season when he had to add sex with a witch and she got pregnant and the pregnancy came out of her vagina. The spirit went and killed the other dude that was going against him to try to fight for the throne. Listen, I'm surprised they showed that in Game of Thrones.
Yep. And
But
he
the
didn't
dude-
care about your race.
Yeah, the dude who wrote the book,
Yeah.
he's into this
Yeah.
type of
Big,
stuff.
big. He wanted to show the pyramids and all that
Yeah.
stuff. to non-black people and
HBO
all,
was
yeah.
like, you're doing too much.
Yeah.
HBO was like, you doing too much. Like, this is good just the way it is. Yeah, it went deep. Anyway, salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic. I'll put the link up one more time. Get your tickets or call 929-374-3828. Peace.